Doesn't really look like it, but it's starting to take shape. I've got a few things here that I need to still put away. I think that's where my pantry box is gonna live for now. It's not ideal, but it actually works okay. I realized when I was doing all this stuff that I had no place to put my pantry, and it's like, oh, totally forgot about my pantry box. But the back here is looking good. I've got a whole heap of stuff. I don't think you can even see it down there, but there's a whole heap of stuff shoved in there. So my solar panels, a couple of shelters, a table. This is the dog's bag. This is my tub of sort of things that I'm likely to need outdoors and or to do stuff in the van if I need to. That's probably going to change a lot, I imagine. But yeah, I've got my thermal pot and I've got my Omnia oven. This is just empty, but I'm sort of just keeping it to save room or something. I don't know. This is my little box of bits and bobs. It's actually quite heavy because it's got those little those grip thingos. What do you call them? I don't know what they're called. It's like a clamp, I guess. It's got a whole heap of those little spring-loaded ones, the tiny ones and slightly bigger ones, rope, string, Velcro things, like more of this kind of stuff, you know, there's little cam buckles, heap of stuff like that. So that's just like, you know, the things you need very occasionally, and if you don't keep them with you, then you go, God damn it, I wish I had one of those things. So that's what that little box is. This is my pop-up tent here. I got it secondhand for hardly anything. It's just a cheap little Kmart tent. I got that for if we ever camp somewhere with designated spots, but, you know, not booked. If we want to drive off somewhere, then I can sort of pitch that funny little pop-up tent and peg it down, and that'll sort of hold our place until we get back from whatever we're driving to. Still got to find a place to put this. I'm thinking up here somewhere, but I haven't exactly decided where yet. Also, a fire blanket, safety first. And this will connect to my inverter and power things like Alexis's laptop and anything else we need to plug in, like my laptop. I think those are the only two things that really need 240 volt power. Yeah, it's getting there. So today is still packing. There's still a bit of stuff in the car that I need to bring out and put in here. So yeah, I have to get it all done by the end of today. Today is Sunday. And yesterday I was thinking, oh, I've got all of Sunday and all of Monday. But then I forgot that I'm heading up north tomorrow, Monday, and I will be away the entire day. So I won't have any time at all to work on the van. And then the following day is when we'll be going overnight for our test camp before our trip to Adelaide. So I need to make sure I've got as much done as possible and packed in here so that I can spot any pitfalls before we're on our way to Adelaide. The more stuff that I take out of my car and pack in the van here, I'm wondering how the hell I fit it all in my Prius. Because, like, this is chockers. And this drawer back here is also chockers. And there's more stuff that I took out of the Prius. And there's still more stuff that I remembered that I need to take out of the Prius. How the hell did I fit all this stuff in there? Well, this is annoying. I took this out of the Prius to pack in the van here, and it doesn't work anymore. It's a 12 volt one, and I thought it'll be perfect to check the 12 volt port in the front of the van because, you know, it's an old van and it's likely that maybe the 12 volt thing out at the front doesn't work. And it didn't work, and I'm like, oh, okay, bugger. And I thought, all right, well, maybe it's this. So I plugged it into my little 4-port 12 volt thing, just sort of under there. And no, it's just dead. That's very annoying because it's not even 2 years old. So very disappointed, Oztrail. Very disappointed. You keep thinking I'm going somewhere, don't you? I'm not. I'm just packing the van. You do get to come with us at some point, though. You don't want to be left behind, do you? You don't want to be left behind. I know. I know. Oh, don't scratch the screen, cutie. You're a funny doggy, Ollie. Yes, you are. Woohoo! I was testing the cigarette port 12-volt thingy in the van before with the shower that turns out is broken. But because it wasn't working, because the shower thing was broken, I couldn't tell if the 12-volt port in the dash here was working. And it turns out it is, because I've just plugged in my GoPro, because I'm installing the mount on the thing here, and it charges. Yes, excellent. It's always good to have an extra 12-volt sort of spot to plug stuff in. Hey! I have no idea what this looks like yet. I'm testing the GoPro in position in the van, making sure that it's not in the way of where I need to see. It could be a little bit higher, but I'm not sure it's actually going to go higher, but I can test that. Let's try it out, different things. And also what the view will be like from the other direction when I'm driving. So I'll sort of line that up as well. But in the meantime, I wonder if you can see Alexis in her seat from there. It's good her seat is there because that'll give me a good indication of whether you can. I am not entirely sure if this is a good position, and I don't even know what you can see. It'd be nice if I could sort of see what you can see here. This, in theory, should show both Alexis and I, but I guess I'll find out in a minute. So this is a wide angle view. It might make my face look a bit funny. I'm not entirely sure it's going to be ideal because, I don't know, it's probably a bit close. Like, our faces are too close. I mean, it'd be great for filming out the front, but maybe not from this angle. I think maybe everything is ready. Well, actually, I know not everything is. I haven't figured out where we're going to put our clothes yet, but I've got an idea that it can be down near my cello. But it's not going to be hard to find a place for those because they're soft and they're in little bags, so we can just sort of shove them in the gaps. I've got everything else organised, and I'm pretty sure that I have everything out of the Prius. I've looked under the seats. I've looked behind the footwell for the front seats. There was a lot of stuff stored in there, so I've removed everything from there. The one place I haven't looked yet is in and around the mattress, which is still folded up in the back. So I'm having a quick lunch break, some leftover curry. It's very late lunch. I started heating up and then forgot about it. So I'll show you out the back now what I've got so far. It's looking very organised back here. The bed isn't. There's still a few things there. But yeah, this is looking pretty cool. It's obviously very full up the back. In here it's getting more and more full, a few little things. Pointing it at it would probably be helpful, wouldn't it? Can't really see in there anyway, it's just stuff sort of shoved in the gaps. But yeah, it's going well, and I'm pretty happy. Walking backwards is good. With how it's going. So on top of my fridge here is a really good seat. So yes, I think after I eat, I'm going to make sure we've got all the clothing we need, and then we'll be ready for our practice trip. And then after that practice trip, I'll have sort of like a week to refine anything that I forgot about. So I'll be making copious notes during our practice trip. Just thinking of this, things that I might have forgotten that are very important. So yeah, I think I've figured out a place for most things that matter a lot. Using them like in practice remains to be seen, but that's what like the practice one night trip is for. And also I think as long as I've got everything in place, when we go to Adelaide, it'll be at least 2 weeks in the van, and that means that we'll have a lot of time to sort of go, oh, that doesn't really work in that spot, let's try and sort of shift things around. And if I need any more containers, there'll be plenty of shops around that we can sort of buy a little container here and there of all sorts of different things. So yeah, hopefully there won't be anything major that I've forgotten, and if there is anything that we need, then we can get it on the way. It's such a task, but it's so worth it, because it's going to be so great to camp in our new van. Oh, by the way, I don't think I've told you, her name is Eloise. I've called her Eloise because it seemed to suit, and I don't know, it just seemed to suit, so there you go. Our van's name is Eloise. Alright, I think that's it. I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. It helps my channel grow, and please hit the thumbs up as well on the video, and leave a comment. I always reply if you need one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.